Week 2 we covered moving an object along a motion path. So for this, I've got my document set up, my composition. It's 1920 by 1080, 4 seconds in duration. So I'm going to create a shape layer just by using the shape tools up here, just to make it faster and easier tonight. So I'm going to hold down square, and now I've got my square, and I want the anchor point right here. I'm using the anchor point tool to move it right there. I'm going to move it to the center just for making it easier, and then I'm going to rotate this 45 degrees. So I'm going to go transform, rotate. Now, as I said in class, the first 0x, that's how many times you want to rotate a full circle. We don't want to do a full circle. We want to use the next setting right here, the degrees, 45. And now we've got it as a diamond instead of a square. With this selected, it has to be selected for this effect to work. So I'm just going to hide those layers, select it with the black arrow tool. I'm going to grab my pen tool. With this selected, I'm going to draw a path. I'm going to click and drag. If I'm on the curve or the handles, the next point will work. So I want to be far away when I draw my curves, like such. You can draw them in any way you want for this to work, like that. Now with the pen tool selected and the path still selected, I'm going to go edit, cut. Then I'm going to press the P key to get position, or you could always just twirl down your arrow, go to transform, and click position that way. I'm going to go edit, paste. Now the whole animation is off the chart. So with all the keyframes selected, I can move it, but they all have to be selected. They're still selected from when I drew it in. I'm going to rotate this whole thing. Oops. No, I'm not going to rotate it. So this is going to be the animation. And then what we did in class was you right click on the layer and you go transform, auto orient, and then choose orient along path. Now the square will rotate as it goes along the path, and it follows the shape. And then the other quick tip I gave last week, if you select all your keyframes, and if this is moving too fast and you want to slow it down, hold down the option key, click on the last keyframe and drag. Now we're spraying all the keyframes apart and the motion's getting slower. So now it's going to move even slower through the animation. If that's what you want to do, that's a fast way to do it with all your keyframes selected. So that's the first path way of animating. I'm going to show you two more.